welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, I'm Zodiac, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. In today's video, I will be showing you all how I've toned the knots in hair on the 613 wig. So if you're interested, be sure to keep watching and be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. So the first thing we're going to start out with is the materials you need. You need conditioner, a mixing bowl, a popsicle stick, and dye. The dye I recommend to use for this is the Kiss brand Honey Brown color. The first thing you want to do is put your conditioner in the mixing bowl. There is no exact amount, and as you can see, I will add more later, but just make sure you have some conditioner in a mixing bowl. You want to have an amount that is going to cover the exact frontal, but of course, this is going to be determined by really just eyeing the mix. After you have the conditioner in, the next thing you're going to do, of course, is add the dye. I only added 3 drops of the dye to the mix. You do not want your mix to be too dark, so do not add too much of the dye to the mix. When you begin to mix it, this is the color that you should get. But as you can see, this was not going to be enough conditioner to cover the entire frontal. So I went back in and added some more conditioner to the mix, just so I would have enough to use for this entire video. Of course, after I added more conditioner, I had to go back in and add more dye. Once again, only 3 drops of the dye. You do not want your mix to get too dark, as we are not trying to do a chocolate brown look. After I did that, as you can see, the mix is still the perfect exact color. However, I now have more of the mix. After that, you simply just want to take the popsicle stick and apply the mix to the frontal, just as how you apply bleach to a frontal or anything else. You're basically just painting it on top to tone the knots. It's very, very simple. And as you can see, I'm being very light-handed with it. You don't have to be too hard. You don't have to like press it into the frontal. Just apply it lightly, and this is how it should look in the end. After I applied the mixture to the frontal, I let it sit for 10 minutes and set a timer, and then I rinsed it out. To rinse it out, all you want to use is just some cool water and just rinse it right off. It's not a hard process at all. But now we're going to shift to the second half of the video, which is toning the hair. So to tone the hair, I put a stopper in the drain so that the sink will fill up with water, and I added a mixture of hot and cool water with purple shampoo to the sink, and as you can see, I'm just really mixing in the purple shampoo. The reason I want to do that is because sometimes if you have little globs of the purple shampoo in the water, it will like stick to a specific part of the hair, and that part of the hair may get more toned or start turning that gray color while the other hair is brighter. So I just really wanted to make sure that I had the shampoo thoroughly mixed into the water, and it said there were no chunks of the purple shampoo like this really floating around in the water. Also, how purple you make your water is how toned the hair is going to be. So I also, you can see the water is not really like a dark purple. It's really like a light purple, just because I still wanted the hair to be pretty blonde. I just didn't want it to be too much of this like, brassy blonde. So after that, starting out, all I did was stick the wig into the water a few times. Like basically, I stuck it under, let it sit for a little, and brung it right back out on top. And this is just because, like I said, I did not want the wig to get toned too much. I really did want the blonde look still, but just not too blonde. However, the only thing is with this, I was pulling the wig out a little bit too fast, so it really wasn't getting as toned as I wanted it to be. And you guys will see the results from me doing it like this in a second. And you guys will also see how I fixed it. So this is the initial results of how the wig was turning out when I was toning it like that. And as you can see, it's not bad. It definitely did take away some of the brassiness, but I still wanted more. So all I did was set a timer for 3 minutes, and I let my wig sit in the water for 3 whole minutes just to really help tone it. So what I would recommend to do is that if you want your wig more toned than what you just saw, let it sit in the water for 3 minutes. However, if you only want your wig a little bit toned just to get rid of the brassiness, but you like the initial color of what my wig just was, then you can really stop right here and you are done with this tutorial. However, for everyone who wants to let their wig sit longer, this is the result of the wig sitting in the water for 3 minutes. And as you can see, this is the perfect blonde to me. I really do love how this turned out. Everything turned out perfectly, from me toning the knots to me toning the hair. And I just wanted to insert some pictures of what the wig looked like while I was customizing it and wearing it. And as you can see, everything turned out perfectly. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe, like, and comment.